testing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. Hello, I'm Rocky Mike Tran. Welcome to my audio podcast. This is my first time, and I call it Rocky Mike Tran's audio podcast. Man, um, man, am I dying to make a podcast? Never in my whole life have I absolutely done it before. So I just thought I'd do one today or tonight. So if you come join the podcast, and that's the best way for you, my friends, to come hang out with me, and even if you're busy. Today's episode is happy 5th anniversary of my homeschool, plus a self-introduction. Self-introduction. Today is the 5th anniversary of my homeschool. But before we get into that, I just have to let you know that for those of you who have watched my live video, the 5th anniversary, only on Facebook, and are waiting for me to upload it next month, or even tomorrow, rather. Um, Unfortunately, I accidentally deleted it because I didn't know I permanently emptied it. First, I was clearing something out, like I had to do it on my computer because I was told that I'm running out of storage. I don't trust it. I never trusted it because my computer was working fine. Mistakenly, I clicked click click downloads on the temporary file, and then boom, that's how it happened. But don't get me started though. Anyway, so um, first of all, I never wanted to permanently delete the video I was going to upload on Facebook this year. I wanted to upload it next month. I wish I could restore it, but it was too late permanently. It was it was just a terrible mistake, and I do want to apologize for your inconvenience. So that's why I decided to make a podcast. So as an urgent warning, though, I ask that you remain calm, and please do not accuse me for this. I repeat, remain calm, and please do not accuse me. Once again, I apologize for your inconvenience. Anyway, soldiers, time to put on your tactical uniforms, armor vests, elbow and knee pads, masks if you like, goggles, helmets, gloves, and black boots. So come get in the helicopter with me and let's fly while the show is starting. Sorry about my handwriting. It's not HONE. It's it's home. HOME. Anyway, funding for Rocket Mike Trans Audio Podcast is funded in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you for your support. And I'm honored and delighted to say welcome to my homeschool for those of you who are new here. Um, since I started live streaming in 2021. My name is Rocky Sun Tran. It's XUAN. That's my middle name. And for those of you who have been here before, welcome back. Um, I want to say I'm from Vietnam, and some of you might ask where I'm from. But firstly, I was born in Canada on November 3rd, 1999. And some people say to me, "Wow, that's a fall of communism." And you can say that again. I understand. I was also born in Chatham-Kent's Hospital and grew up in Wallaceburg for only 15 years. And before I started moving a decade ago. Yes, actually, it was a decade ago this year, and I'll be discussing that in the next episode. I graduated from Sumter College Catholic High School in 2018. I was in St. Clair College between 2019 and 2020, and even before COVID 19 started happening. I've taken a CIC program, culinary, and bakery skills. I've I've taken these programs to make perfect skills, techniques, and great abilities. In late 2020, and even during COVID, uh, I've decided to start my homeschool because I needed to keep on learning things such as languages, music, science, technology, dance lessons, health and safety lessons, and more. I've also graduated from my elementary homeschool in 2024. Finally, I'm going to be graduating from secondary homeschool in 2028. Now I've started homeschooling all on my own seriously for over 5 years. Yeah, actually 5 years for now. Yes, 5 years. And these are my schools. Um, am I still recording? Yes. In my homeschool, I started learning not only English but also Chinese, um, German, Spanish, uh, and Vietnamese for all my career. Because I learned those languages from movies and TV shows like 007 Nightfire. That's a video game. Bumblebee Man from The Simpsons, and Rush Hour 1, 2, and 3, along with Jackie Chan. So these are all reasons why I want to learn and speak all those languages. Next, I was hoping to learn music because I was interested in playing snare drums as well as bongos and congas in general. And that's my other genres or genre. And I also consider myself a singer. I'll talk about that in a moment. Because I because I because I'm a perfect because I'm very perfect at it and also fascinated. And that's all about music. And the last thing I did was health and safety because I always officially. Oh no, sorry. Because it was always officially crucial for people, myself and everybody in the whole world, no matter no matter how careful people are, accidents can still happen. But by watching safety videos, you will stay alive and not get hurt at all, even when you're on the job. And and for that, some people might say it's not true, but anyway, now I consider myself a doctor because of safety videos. I sure hope I sure hope people will stay healthy as always, no matter no matter what they um, no matter where they go and what they do. And rule number one is to always stay safe and healthy every day. Um, and these are all things I did in homeschool. And for me, homeschool was a great quality of life and still is. And I'm gonna keep on learning, follow my dreams, and never stop until I get enough. Now it is 5 years. Happy fifth anniversary, everyone. Okay. Next, I want to tell you. I want to tell you that I wasn't in grade five in 2010. If you didn't know, if you didn't know what happened and why it happened. So here's my story. Back in elementary school, I was in grade four back in between 2009 and 2010, and so started begging to be in grade seven because I wanted to be like someone who's a YouTuber as a singer and guitar player. Uh, so that's the only reason why I wanted to be in grade seven, not five or six. I also wanted to be like a high school student as well, and uh, such as a High School Musical, if that interests you, and just like a movie, High School Musical, if you're more surprised and whatnot. But unfortunately, my EA, Mrs. Cameron, refused to let me do that, and so told me I had to be in grade five first, but then sadly accepted it, and so did my ex teacher, Mr. Duchesne, and I'm not telling you who they look like. In 2010, when I moved, excuse me, when I moved to a different elementary school like AA Wright, with those staff members, I was happy to be in grade seven that year. However, when I refused to work, Mr. Duchesne had purposely put me in the grade six instead, because I was acting furiously like a kindergartner and not like a grown up, as I was supposed to be. So let's get into the beginning of why I was put in the grade six that year. The trouble is when I refused to do my work, I was being so rude, mean, bossy, disrespectful, and acting furiously like a kindergartner. I was also mean to two of the staff members, like Mr. Duchesne and Mrs. Cameron. I declined to do paperwork that was just for kids, but the truth is, it was it was for everyone, no matter how old I was. I also found it silly, but I was extremely wrong. Uh, I was the one being silly, aggressively. Another worst situation back in elementary school is when I was asked to join the group with Rebecca, Rob, Trace, Emily, and all these classmates. I declined it because I preferred to work on my own. Apparently, I was being selfish. Mr. Duchesne and Mrs. Cameron and Mr. Duchesne were both mad at and disappointed in me because of my behavior, and that is how rude I was, misbehavior, if you will. And so they caught me being bad, aggressive, and also like a kindergartner. I was also a bad student at that time. I was a bad kid. So I got myself in a lot of trouble for that reason, and that is why I was put in the grade six instead of five. He should have put me in the grade five instead. Additionally, I was being disrespectful and aggressive to people who were actually who were never doing anything to me at all. So listen, sadly, I was not in grade five like I should have been. I just skipped into seven instead. Staff members who I had in my class should have put me in the grade five in 2010 and not listened to me at all. So I would do that if I were a staff member. So this means I just got myself carried away, and now I feel extremely bad and ashamed of my behavior as well as what happened in the past. So I wish I never done it again. I wish I never done it again. I wish I were in grade five. Yes, but it is too late indeed. Now I feel like a failure. I feel regret. That is a huge problem. Nowadays, when I talk to people like my friends about homeschool in 2020, and something they, like Devin and my brother sang, didn't know, they gladly and politely forgave me just by saying it was not my fault. Like, oh, it's okay. It's not your fault. It was only some teacher's fault, and that's the other thing. That's the other thing I was said, and don't ask who, please. And anyway, you are absolutely 100% right. So they thankfully got my back. Another thing is, I was told that some teachers are bad and can be for sure. Some teachers some teachers can be bad sometimes. Some are good. While I'm told that it's not my fault, I just feel like no, no, actually it is my fault, and I feel it because I've just gotten myself carried away easily. But I'm glad it's over now. So let me discuss which grade I was in, and you need to know this. You need to know this. Trust me. Very very important, very crucial. So I was in grade one in 2006, grade two in 2007, grade three in 2008, grade four in 2009, and sadly, grade six in 2010 instead of five, and that's bad news. Grade seven in 2011, grade eight in 2012, grade nine in 2013, grade 10 in 2014, grade 11 in 2015, grade 12 in 2016, and this is all bad news. And I was in grade 12 again in 2017. Good news, because I decided to graduate in 2018. Additionally, I was told I had to be 18 years old to graduate. And by the way, I was born in a late month, like November, so I understand what's going on. I was born on November 3rd, and I've already talked about that in this show. So here I am. So now I already explained to you which grade I was in, and you know the truth about me in school and why I was sadly put into grade six instead of five. And finally, let me talk to you about something I should have done. Uh, I just I just thought myself still back in elementary school. I should have walked into the principal's office, and asked if I could restart a sixth grade in 2011, or if I could restart a seventh grade in 2012, or even ask my teacher, Mrs. Polaka. But it's still too late. What's never too late is I have a choice, you have a choice, and together we always have a choice. And these are my thoughts to you, and I'm encouraging you. Don't get discouraged. Remember, we can do anything that we need to do. We can also do anything to save the world and our lives. We can do our part to make the better world. We can always choose to do what's right. Where there is a will, there is a way. And another part is, don't be hard on yourself. Even if you make mistakes, everyone does. Don't punish yourself. Just be nice to yourself. Despise everyone else. Dis- Despise people who you find are not nice to you. Be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Forgive yourself. Don't worry about bad things in the past. Just forget about it. It's just the past. And one more important thing is, it is never too late to learn. Never, never, ever. It is never too late to learn. And rule and another rule is to relax yourself. Relax yourself. And with great power comes great responsibility. And like I said, don't get discouraged. And anyway, these are all things I should not have done and should have in school. And once again, happy fifth anniversary. And by the way, I told you earlier, I would talk to you about myself as a singer, and let me do it now. Um, I am a perfect professional singer because of watching music entertainment on TV, and um, also listening to singers. And when I was a kid, I watched Paris by Night on VHS, and not only that, but also on DVD, as well as on television. Uh, it's Paris by Night is a Vietnamese music show. Started in 1983, 42 years ago, and starting to continue forever. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it is. No. Anyway. Um. Excuse me. And it's also because I listen to singers like Billie Holiday, Bing Crosby, Bob Crosby. That's Bing's little brother. Bob Hope, the guy who has the same name as him, and Bing's best friend. Bobby Darin, Danny Kaye, Dean Martin, Dorothy Lamour, Frank Sinatra, Fred Astaire, Johnny Mercer, Louis Armstrong, and many more. Certainly, they're all my favorite singers, and now have passed away peacefully after long years of life. They're great. They're great singers, aren't they? Additionally, I'm dying. I'm dying to perform singing on the theater stage because I tell myself how lucky and brave I am to be a rock star. And you know, so let me say this. Let me say this quickly. When I was in school, and some people like Chelsea call me rock star, and they like to do that, and that was cool. Hey, rock star. Well, that's what Chelsea said to me when she said hi to me. Hey, rock star, and yeah. Anyway, these excuse me. Okay, and these are all reasons why I wanted to be a professional singer, and here I am. Happy fifth anniversary, everyone. And by the way, let me say this. Thanks for the memory of my homeschool for over 5 years. How about that? And remember, keep on learning. Don't stop until you get there. Remember that. Don't forget it. Now, soldiers, thank you for celebrating with me today, and or tonight actually, and just by listening to my podcast. And that's the best way to do it, even if you're busy. Thank you so much for putting on your tactical suit and riding in a helicopter with me. This was a fabulous time of all. And this was a blast, actually. A blast. Yes. And the next episode will be a self-introduction, part 2, coming up. So that's all for now. Please hit the like button if you enjoy this video. Also, feel free to share this video so that people won't miss out. Funding for Rocket My Trans audio podcast is funded in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you for your support, and your support makes this show grow bigger and better. This program was also recorded on Tuesday, September 30th, 2025 at 7:41 p.m. I'm Dr. Rocky Mike Tran, and we'll see you in the next episode of Rocky Mike Tran's audio podcast. Have a great night, and as always, or great day, or whatever. As always, remember, like I said, stay safe and healthy every day. And once again, happy 5th anniversary. By the way, I would like you to give a huge shout out in the comment section below this video. Just by saying happy 5th anniversary, or just simply happy anniversary. Whatever you prefer. Bye now.